I'm so punk it hurts! The picture, it stops here, 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 and here. Manic is a film from 2001 starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Don Cheadle, and Zooey Deschanel. It's basically a drama taking place in a psych ward with a bunch of mentally disturbed kids. The movie has a quasi-documentary feel. A lot of the characters get their own scenes together in different combinations. The dialogue feels very natural and almost like we're capturing moments from these people's lives. And also there's a feeling of claustrophobia both in the subject matter and in the way the movie is filmed. So what I'm talking about is a lot of the time there's this kind of like, not too bad, but pretty, shaky cam, and it keeps moving around like this, and a lot of tight shots for almost the whole movie. And that could be a problem for some people, but I feel like it suits this movie. Now normally this type of thing would probably annoy me, but I think I'll give it a pass, and it even enhances the feeling of the film because there's a feeling of claustrophobia running around the whole movie the whole time. All these characters feel trapped in this psych ward that they're in. They feel trapped in their own bodies. So it makes sense to me. Now, to do a movie on a material that seems like a well-trodden path, you have to have good actors and you have to care about the characters. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he's always great. He's played all sorts of, even at this point, he's been in all kinds of different movies playing different characters. He's got a lot of range. Don Cheadle, please. Always great. Zooey Deschanel, huge fan, not even a huge fan of her acting. She's great in this movie. The pacing is good. Character development is on point, and there's definitely a feeling of uneasiness looming over the whole movie. You're never quite sure what's going to happen next. Another thing I like about this movie is that it doesn't give you easy answers and resolve all the conflicts, because obviously life isn't that simple. So for instance, not to give away any plot points or anything, but towards the maybe 2/3 of the way into the movie, it seems like it's going in a certain direction, and it doesn't end up going there. The soundtrack's pretty freaking cool, too. I mean, Aphex Twin, Square Pusher, Sleater-Kinney. Oh, and no big deal, but additional music from Thurston Moore from a little band called Sonic Youth. As far as negatives go, this is probably not the most original idea for a movie, but the characters feel like real people from real life. And even though the movie is in this constant, almost slightly annoying, close-up and shaky camera style, I feel like the actual lighting and mise-en-scène and all that still looks perfectly good. There's also a really nice last shot that I enjoy of Joseph Gordon-Levitt walking out into a field. Joseph Gordon-Levitt would go on to star in some more indie flicks. One I would recommend would be Brick. And then about 10 years or so after this movie, he and Zooey Deschanel would reunite for the movie 500 Days of Summer, which is also a good movie. And boy, is it different from this one. So yeah, it's one of those movies that you kind of discover on YouTube at 5 in the morning and throw on. In which case, hey, that's probably the best time to watch it. So go watch it, go forth, go do it.
Stay sexy.